Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have the first few games of Foot Champions, and this is the team that I used. We have Anderson Talisca, who's SBC. I completed. We packed Paulinho, first owner, of course, untradeable. We have Davinson Sanchez, Juan Bissaka, and Diego Carlos as our centre backs. We have Ocampos that we packed as our right wing back. So after minute one, he'll be our right wing back, and Teles will be our left wing back. Son and Rashford would be our strikers, and Talisca would be our cam, and Alan and Paulinho would be our centre mids. And I didn't have high hopes. I was watching football and playing my games, so Premier League was going on. So this is the first game. He had Vardy, Thomas Partey, Bernardo Silva, Hakim Ziyech, Wijnaldum, Sterling, Ramos. This team is actually, pretty expensive if you look at it, because Walker is pretty expensive. Uh, Sterling is pretty expensive. So this game was my first game. I was watching football on the television, and this was a pretty difficult game. It shouldn't have been this difficult, but first game, no issues. Right of the kickoff, he gives the ball to Wijnaldum. Get my Gomez takes so long to pass. I win a lot of games this weekend, but the gameplay was so difficult and hard to play on. But somehow we managed to play pretty well. Of course, the goal is gold 3, to get gold 3 as soon as possible so that we can play some rivals. After he scores, I shoot the ball. Ramos blocks it. I get the ball back with Rashford, and a decent goal. Nothing crazy. But then he gives the ball to Bernardo. My defense is so open, and I try to tackle him, but Bernardo Silva puts it in the back of the net. And my Leno, who played okay, he was not great, he's not the best goalkeeper. Then I get the ball with Teles. I get the ball, give the ball to Talisca. Talisca gives it to Rashford. Rashford does a stupid skill move. He gets the ball back, but then I show some composure there with Rashford. So this game was all like back and forth. Then we get the ball with Ben Yedder in the 75th minute. Talisca, by the way, is okay. He's not great in bad gameplay. Then our opponent in the 87th minute counter attacks. All this guy did was counter attack after counter attack after counter attack. So first game, I should have been comfortable in this game, but I was not focused. But then right from the kickoff, we give the ball to Rashford. Rashford gives it to Son. Son dribbles 1-2, and his defense is wide open. Rashford puts it in the back of the net, and we had to do the celebration just to waste some time. It's called T. You can buy it from the transfer market. Rashford has been my best player. So in the second game, Red Devils, pretty team actually. He has Gomez. He has all the meta players: Fred, Allen, De Bruyne, Timo Werner. Only Bernardo Silva, I would say, is not like a meta player because he's not that fast. But I think the first game was pretty expensive for this opponent, because I think I dominate this game. We give the ball to Son. Look at this finish. This is like R9 Ronaldo finish, that level of shot. And after 1-0, we make it 2-0 pretty fast. Talisca to Allen. Allen gives it back to Talisca. Talisca does a drag back and finishes it to the near post, and we score the second goal. 2 quickly becomes 3, I guess. Gets the ball to Rashford, but Ake is doing pretty well, but I put him under pressure. Gives it to Son. Son just does a cute dribble and puts it in the back of the net. I always like to do a step over before I take a shot. 55th minute, Son sees the run from Rashford. Rashford accelerates, does a fake shot, now does a fake Rabona, gets inside and bangs it in the back of the net. Rashford is the closest player you'll get to Mbappe in this FIFA. 4-0 becomes 5, I guess. We give the ball to Allen, gives it Rashford, a beautiful scoop turn, puts it past the goalkeeper. I think his goalkeeper was Hugo Lloris. But this finish from his Kevin De Bruyne is absolutely world class. And I think the game ended 5-1. Yeah, that was 5-1. And the third opponent had an insane team, again filled with decent meta players, but he had Mbappe, and I was really, really scared. Straight from kickoff, his kickoff, we get the ball. Talisca plays a beautiful ball to Paulinho, and Paulinho has been my second best player in the team this weekend after Marcus Rashford. We steal the ball again, right from his kickoff again. Rashford has the ball, does a ball roll, waits for some support, gives it to Paulinho. Paulinho, he actually makes a good tackle, but we steal the ball with Teles, anticipating his next move, gives it to Paulinho. Again, he gets the ball back again. This guy was struggling to get out from the back. As you can see, our 6 depth and high pressure with quick player switching helped us a lot. Talisca gets the ball, puts it in the back of the net. We are 2-0 up in the 8th minute. Son has the ball. Not Son, sorry. Alan has the ball. Paulinho steals the ball again. Alan gives it to Paulinho. Talisca. Rashford. Again, we get kind of lucky. Penalties, sometimes you concede some, sometimes you get some. So we get a penalty here with Kurt Zuma. I'm very bad at penalties. And I think this was a pretty cool finish, and I knew he would quit because he had already pressed start. And in FIFA 21 it is impossible to play a game without warming up, so I need to start doing that. So this guy had Eric Cantona. Now Eric Cantona, if you don't know, is one of the best players to ever play for Manchester United, and this was his last game with Eric Cantona. We get the ball with Rashford. Rashford gives it to Alan. Alan gives it to Son in the 40th minute, and we finally have a breakthrough. And who else but Son? Then he gives the ball to Bruno. Bruno gives it to Rashford, and this is again, I did not press the tackle button, and this is why after a few games I replaced Joe Gomez with Wan-Bissaka. I don't like Joe Gomez. I don't know why. I feel he is clunky and weird, and my opponent gets an easy penalty, right? So he makes it 1-1, and I decided, Talisca was not doing anything in this game for me. His stamina was pretty decent, but I still had to replace him. But who do I replace him with? Zaha, that we packed, or Ben Yedder? Yes, of course, Ben Yedder, who you will see in the future games that he was a beautiful impact sub. We get the ball with Paulinho. Guess who will score now, guys? Guess who will score? Gives it to Son. Son does a beautiful skill, and not skill, left stick dribbling actually. That was not a skill, that was left stick dribbling. We get the ball with Rashford. Rashford gives it to Son. Son gives it to Ben Yedder. Ben Yedder tries to dribble. Unfortunately, he could not dribble there. And see what happens. One ball over the top. Eric Cantona. I shouldn't have bought my goalkeeper out. I was just panicking there, unfortunately. But our opponent makes it 2-2. And in the 100th minute, we go forward with Teles, do a couple of fake shots, and back post. Who is ready? Of course, Heung-min Son. And in the 105th minute, we are leading 3-2. This opponent was still not doing any kind of crazy pressing, but in the 106th minute, he gets the ball with Rashford. And see that pass, the gameplay was horrible for both of us. We get the ball with Ben Yedder, and beautiful pass by Rashford to Son. Son holds the ball, fake shot stop, finish back of the net. That was another great goal, and I had to do the celebration because I knew that I would win this game, and that's how the game ended, 4-2, and pretty equal in terms of chances, but I had 90% passing accuracy. He had 79, which clearly shows he was trying to put his players through on goal. And this game, Knight Riders, was one of the most intense games I played because he had Neymar, and his rest of the team was not that great, but Neymar alone is insane. And look at this goal that he's going to score right here now. There's nothing crazy he did. One pass and finish back of the net. That's Neymar, and I want to play with Neymar, but it's kind of too easy, you know. If you have Neymar, it's not difficult to score goals. And look at what my Gomez is doing there. You know, he just let Neymar run past him, and again, the third goal was again stupid. Leno, you're out for the next weekend league. So he makes it 3-0. Most of the people who play this game might have quit, but I don't. And look at the touch from Rashford. The gameplay was, of course, absolutely horrible, but I don't want to make excuses every single time. Uh, Rashford gets the ball here, makes the pass to Talisca. Again, we get the ball back. Talisca does a fake shot, gives it back to Rashford. Rashford puts it in the back of the net, and we have momentum before the start of the second half. And we replace again Talisca with Ben Yedder because I feel that Neymar was otherwise going to rip me apart. So we have the ball with Ben Yedder. Look at the passing. Look at this. How bad the passing is. We have the ball with Rashford. Rashford gives it to Paulinho. Paulinho doesn't get the ball, but Son. That's an insane angle to shoot from, and the first time finish from Son. We have the ball with Son. Son gives it to Ben Yedder. Ben Yedder does a skill move and puts Rashford through, gives it to Paulinho, and we complete the comeback, guys. Paulinho has been excellent for me this weekend, and 64th minute, of course, this glitch cross gives it to Ben Yedder. 99% of the time, this cross won't work in real life, but you know what? This is a game, so we can't complain. 69th minute, we have the ball with Rashford. Ben Yedder, look at Ben Yedder running like a rat. Ben Yedder takes the ball, gives it to Son. We get a little bit of luck here, but yeah, we steal the ball with Allen. No high press, no team press, nothing like that. Just normal tactics. Paulinho gives it to Ben Yedder. Ben Yedder gives it to Rashford, and it took him a lot of time to shoot, but finally make it 4-all. Gomez has the ball, gives it to Ben Yedder. Ben Yedder gives it to Rashford. He fouls me, but you can see this beautiful one-touch passing, and then completely destroying his defense, and we finally take the lead. We make it 5-4 and we win that game. The next opponent had a very good team again, all meta players. Look at the defense, insane defense, and the Jesus Navas is insane. He also has Human Son, Varane, and Diego Carlos, and all those players. Get the ball with Ocampos. Ocampos runs. He keeps running, does a fake shot, gives it back, and who's there? Of course, Dr. Marcus Rashford, MBE. Then he gets the ball with Adama Traore and he makes it 1-1. I just can't hold on to a lead. And minute 17, I get the ball with Talisca. I do a little bit of dribbling. Paulinho has the ball. Allen gives it to Rashford. Before I even got the ball to Rashford, I knew I would do a drag back. So that was a beautifully executed goal from Marcus Rashford. He gets the ball with Son. I don't know what my defenders are doing. Look at my defenders. I'm playing stupid, and kickoff goal for him. 2-2, and minute 32 we have the ball with Rashford. Rashford does a ball roll. We give it to Talisca. Auto block or AI block, but Rashford wins the ball back. Rashford plays for the team, man. Rashford plays for the badge, gives it to Rashford. He will never miss from there. He is my Mbappe. I don't care about Mbappe. I just want to play with Rashford. Rashford gives it to Son. Son gives it to Paulinho. Paulinho gives it to Son. But what does Ter Stegen do? Ter Stegen spills the ball, and of course, I'm really sorry about that goal. And we get the ball with Gomez. 90th minute. He actually made it 4-3. And we somehow managed to get away with a win. A pretty difficult game. I suppose we also have Scream Puff, the cute cat, on our jersey or our kit. So the next game, I think, was, this guy had a very decent looking team, very well built team as well, with the Bayern Munich Stronglings, Anderson Talisca, Zaha. Pretty good team again, but unfortunately for him, he had the kickoff, and I hate the red ball, so I wanted to try to finish the game ASAP. We try to steal the ball here. You can see we finally steal the ball. He makes a mistake there, and I make a mistake there. I don't know why I'm doing the elastico. We get the ball with Alex Tess. We give it to Alan. Alan gives it to Talisca. Look at the first touch, man. The gameplay was horrible. I just can't play 30 games, unfortunately. Paulinho, who does he find? He finds Talisca, gives it to Paulinho, gives it to Rashford. Rashford does this cute little turn there, and he finally puts it in the back of the net. And again, from his kickoff, we steal the ball. Paulinho gives it to Talisca. Talisca gives it to Huminson. Son gives it to Rashford. Rashford does a fake shot. Rashford does a fake shot stop. Does some beautiful dribbling, and I don't know how it went, how it got into the back of the net. But at 2-0, I think our opponent thought enough is enough, and he just quit. So we have a total of how many wins now? We have 7 wins now. And South Hall FC, I think I faced him in the last weekend league as well, and this game actually kind of annoyed the shit out of me because I created so many chances. I don't want this video to be long, but I'll show you at the end of the game how many chances I created, so you can already guess what might the result be for this game. But he goes in there with Jesus, give the back ball. He's on team press. You can see he's on team press from minute 1, and I have button delay, and he somehow manages to get the ball back through deflections, and he scores a goal. At 1-0, we just try to create a chance. Son gives it to Talisca. Talisca gives it to no one, but Talisca manages to intercept. Paulinho gives it to Rashford. Rashford gives it to Talisca. Talisca gives beautiful one-touch passing, and look at him. He can't even defend. All he did in this game was put team press on and just play and hope that he got some goals. We get the ball with Rashford to Son, but we do not get the ball. His players are too fast. I don't know how. Ricardo gives it to someone. Someone gives it to someone. Look at Gabriel Jesus, man. Like, I've never seen anyone play so well with Gabriel Jesus. We get the ball back, but again, team press. His players are everywhere, you know. Gives it to Jesus, and I just choked there. But his dribbling with Jesus was insane in this game. He was basically like Jesus, you know, out of nowhere. He just kept dribbling, and again, team press on. He just gets the ball, and I'm just defending so bad, like no jockeying. Like, he just sent Gomez back to Liverpool. So it is 3-1 in the 42nd minute. So can we do another comeback, make another comeback? We have the ball with Sanchez in the 52nd minute. But yeah, we get little bit luck there, but I think that luck is deserved because you'll see how many chances I created. 55th minute, we tried to score our first corner, but we can't. And we have the ball with Son. Son gives it to Ben Yedder, gives it to Paulinho. Paulinho tries to find some support, but Paulinho finds Rashford. Beautiful pass, and we make it 3-3. To be really honest, I deserved more, but in the 77th minute, he has the ball with Jesus. I don't know what my defenders are doing. I'm pressing tackle. Nothing is happening. He just goes and makes it 4-3, and then I had to attack, and as I knew I lost this game. He gets an easy goal, tap in for Gabriel Jesus. I think it's Gabriel Jesus scored all the bloody goals. And this was the final game for this episode, and our record would be 7-1. This guy is a good player with his dribbling, but I created 14 chances, 88% passing accuracy, and I don't know why I did not score more goals. But it's okay. His goalkeeper Alisson made 10 saves, pretty good saves as well. So not salty. I'm just wondering why I could not score more goals. That's it. But GG to the opponent. See you guys in the next episode.